As you approach retirement, you will need to replace your paycheck with stable sources of income to meet your expenses for the rest of your life. We have a fancy term on Wall Street for this called the income replacement ratio. Hopefully you're in a position where you do not need all of your saved assets to generate income to meet your essential expenses. Having additional assets helps to expand your discretionary income to travel, leave money as a legacy to your heirs, church or charity, or even help to fund a loved one's education. Of course, there are a number of risks that retirees have to face when trying to plan for what could be a very long retirement. The first one being longevity risk. No one knows how long this income has to last, which is very much unlike planning to accumulate assets to retire. Generally, we have an age where we want to retire, and this date can be adjusted. We can also adjust the amount we are saving when trying to accumulate for our retirement goals. Since we do not know how long we will be in retirement, it makes planning a little bit more complex. According to studies by the Society of Actuaries, a 65-year-old woman in good health has a 50% chance of living till 88 years old and a 25% chance of living to 94 years old. A 65-year-old male, also in good health, has a 50% chance of living to 85 years old and a 25% chance of living till 92 years old. This is something that I'm very familiar with. My grandfather may be the poster child for a long retirement. He retired in 1979 from Boeing. He was 59 years old. Today he's still going strong. He's been an active investor his entire life. And now at 92 years old, or years young as he likes to say, he's been in retirement for 33 years. Imagine that. That's a retirement that's lasted almost as long as he's worked. Another risk is inflation. We all know what inflation does to our money. It devalues it. A U.S. postage stamp cost 32 cents in 1998, and today it's 44 cents. And I think they may be raising it again. That's a 37% increase in just 14 years. It's hard to believe that when I started in the investment business in 1998, I could buy a stamp for 32 cents. That's why it's critical to use strategies that will try and increase your income for the later years of your retirement. The behavior of the financial markets also has to be considered. We all know that sometimes the markets do not like to behave and act very erratically, causing fear and pain to investors and their portfolios. In the investment business, we have a fancy term for this called volatility. In all my years in the business, I've never had someone complain about upside volatility, but downside volatility, that's a different story. This is another aspect of the distribution phase of retirement income planning that's very different than the accumulation phase. Market volatility is something you must plan for. When you're taking withdrawals from your portfolio, the order in which those withdrawals are taken will have a direct impact on how long the money will last. Identifying your income needs is critical. You need to figure out what your fixed expenses are, have a stable income stream to ensure your fixed income needs are met, and you also need to determine what expenses could be changed and possibly what expenses could be eliminated. Again, this is very specific to the individual's desired lifestyle. You may want to consider exactly what you want to accomplish in retirement, paying close attention to the latter years when you may need more help and higher medical expenses. You need to discuss what you and your spouse or partner's goals are. You'd be surprised, they may be very different. These are issues that we help with our clients every day, helping them to identify their goals, putting together a retirement income plan to meet those goals, and then making sense of the different strategies designed to generate retirement income. Please give me a call at 717-541-1000 if you have further questions or just want to start taking the necessary steps towards planning your retirement income. Thanks, and ask for Jay.